What's up, guys? My name is Tanner from DMV Access here at the 2016 Warp Tour, and I am here with.
Daniel from the Word Alive.
Sweet. So you're on Warp Tour, right? I think you are. I think we're here at Warp
It's like
Tour.
our fourth time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sweet. Is there how's the tour going so far?
It's I think better than ever. It's just for us, we've done it a few times now, and at this point, we're just excited that people are still interested, and it's grown from since we started. So it's awesome seeing that.
Um, so is there maybe a toughest part of being on Warped, playing, or just normal everyday life?
Just being like conscious of your health and not hurting yourself. Like our guitar player broke his jaw already, and our drummer got food poisoning, and it's just like every time I think I've gotten sick at least once too. It's got to stay healthy, and there's just a lot of dust in the air sometimes, and the fluctuation of temperature. You got to be drinking a lot of water, and not party too hard. It's got to think about your job at the end of the day.
Any favorite things about Warped?
Yeah, all the friends. Basically everybody on this tour. It's good to see their face. We've toured with most of them, and it's not one of those. It's not every tour that you get to tour with a band that isn't in your genre or that you could potentially ever tour with. So, hanging out with like bands like Pepper, Less Than Jake, you could you probably never see that in a club tour, but it's just awesome that that is part of the festival lifestyle, and you get to because we're all just musicians. We can all be friends. Yeah.
Um, is there anything on the set list that you particularly enjoy playing?
Obviously, I love playing our set. All the songs have like a special meaning to me and the band individually, and just everything about it. It's the best 30 minutes of our day, but the new songs obviously resonate, a little bit more because we just, are at this point where it's like, okay, we're evolving to a newer sound, and we just want to put that out there, But we also don't want to do it to a point where we're like, disappointing people that came to see, some of our older songs. So we did a good balance and all that. But I really do like playing Trap, which is the first song that we released off of Dark Matter. It's a near dear song to me too. Yeah.
That's a really good song, by the way.
Thank you.
I personally like 2012. That's probably like a generic answer.
But that's the reason why we in our set we didn't have that in there, and so the first couple shows, like if you came to Warped Tour in Texas, maybe you didn't get to see that. You got to see a newer song, or you got to see. I think being in a band that you can play multiple songs, you should. So I feel bad for people that didn't get to see it that wanted to, but at least they got to see something that no one else got to. Yeah.
Maybe was it particularly hard to come up with the set list for this year, or do you just go with it with the
Yeah.
same years previous?
You want to play your songs that you are gonna, appease to your audience, that that's why they're there. Like I don't think we haven't played a set without playing Life Cycles in it for the last 4 years. So yeah, ever since that record came out, I guess. But yeah, eventually that song might have its time, but who knows? It's just hard to pick the new songs. I guess is the harder answer because you want to play songs that they know, but there might be some songs that are catered to Warped Tour, like the energy and whatnot. So that was the hardest part. Yeah.
Um, so you guys released a record recently, right?
Yeah.
Um, how has that been going? Like any feedback from people that particularly stood out?
Yeah. I mean, overseas, and on our headliner over here too. I mean, the response was the best response we've ever had to new music. So I mean, that in general is just, I mean, reassuring. I mean, that's what I could think. But it's also good to see that it's spreading around too internationally pretty well too, and it's not just hitting home. It's like actually branching out, and that's something that we wanted to do as musicians, branch out. And it was a big step, but we're still trying to make even bigger steps in the future. So this was kind of like a relief, so that now in the future we don't have to be, held back from that little veil that was there. Yeah.
So after the tour, and after everything is what's next for you guys?
Right after Warped Tour, we fly straight to Europe and play with Parkway Drive and these festivals overseas, and then we come back, play a couple radio festivals with like Deftones and a couple other bands, and Avenged, and then in the fall we'll probably be doing a tour. Can't announce it yet, but you can be looking out for that. Yep. Yeah, that's gonna be happening in the fall, so be sure to check that out.
Sweet.
Anything you'd like to say to your fans before we wrap it up?
Appreciate all you guys, and check out Dark Matter if you haven't yet. And it's one of my favorite albums, and as a band, we all feel really proud of it. So go check it out.
Sweet.
Thank you guys.
Tanner from DMV Access, signing out.